Welcome to Podcast, the Business of Dentistry podcast, brought to you by Practice Plan. Podcast delivers the best business advice, real-life stories, and practical hints and tips to make your practice a more profitable and sustainable business. And now, here's your host.
Hi, so welcome to Podcast. I'm Laura from Practice Plan, and today I'm joined by Hannah and Jay from Kiroku. And today we're just going to discuss how AI affects dentistry. So guys, do you want to just tell us about the company and how it all began?
Yeah, I do. Firstly, thank you for having us. So I'm Hannah, dentist by background, graduated from Bristol about 10 years ago, worked in several different roles within dentistry, but just, was faced with how much of your time is spent writing notes. And so tried to explore if there's something that we could do about it. Luckily met Jay.
Yeah, so I'm Jay. My background's quite different from Hannah's. I'm not a dentist. My background's in computer science and AI. So I spent a number of years researching AI and I guess how you can apply it to the world, which we're seeing now.
Yeah.
And then about 6 or 7 years ago, we joined an accelerator program. And that's kind of where I met Hannah. And I learned about the world of dentistry. I learned how painful it is to do certain things in dentistry, which I was unaware of. One is obviously note-taking. Then Hannah kind of exposed me to that whole side of the world, and we started Kiroku.
And Kiroku, just very broadly, we create software for dentists to help streamline record keeping. So we'd like to think that we make the job of a dentist easier by just removing all of the admin so they can actually just focus on the patient interaction. And we do that through a variety of different products, kind of note-taking being one major one, but we also help with kind of clinical letters and things that you might have to send out to other clinicians or patients. And that's hopefully what we do.
Perfect. So can you tell us a little bit about how the system works?
Yes. So the system runs in your web browser. So this doesn't separate to kind of practice management system. This doesn't have to be a practice-wide decision. You can individually make the decision that you'd like to start using Kiroku yourself. You can just sign up for an account online and you can get started very, very quickly. And then how the system works, it's separate. It was a separate screen to your practice management system, but you would open up the Kiroku screen. It would just guide you through a workflow, which helps you enter the information in a really simple way. So you're clicking buttons, and the system has got a lot of kind of intelligence built into it, which makes certain suggestions for you. So understanding that actually if you've recorded the patient's got pain, you might be asking a series of follow-up questions. So it can make these sort of real-time suggestions for you during the appointment. But then what's also really exciting is we kind of deploy AI to then optimize these templates for the individual over time. So it's just getting better and better and more efficient to that individual the more they use it.
We've touched upon it slightly anyway, but so what would you say the main benefits are for dental practices?
So I'd say, I guess there's three. One is for the clinician themselves, it's speed. It just helps them write their notes faster. So usually if an appointment, let's say you spend 10 minutes writing notes normally, with our system it'll be about 2 or 3. Second benefit is just thorough notes. It actually allows you to write more with less time. So your notes are a bit more thorough, it's more accurate to what actually happened, and it's easier to do. And the third thing is actually just better patient care. You can focus on your patient. So I'll say it's a combination of those three, right? Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, it's just kind of better quality of life for the dentist, for the practitioner, which obviously leads to a better practice overall.
And hopefully for the patient as well,
yeah.
Because if you've got a dentist who's trying to type up things as they're going through, you're getting so much less engagement than actually if they can focus on that patient interaction.
Fab. Okay, so do you find people are nervous using AI tools? How do you kind of feel?
I think we can answer that kind of specific to Kiroku and then outside of Kiroku. Yeah. I'd say specific to Kiroku, that it's not really, at least it's not anything that we hear that people are concerned about AI. Just because of the way we built it in a way where the clinician has got complete control. Whereas I think when you consider outside of AI, and Jay, I'll pass this one on to you, but like those kind of broader fears around AI.
Yeah, I was going to say, within Kiroku, we actually get the opposite, where people are drawn to it because of the AI. I think it's more like, forward-thinking dentists thinking that way. Outside of AI, I guess people are always scared of the unknown, and they're scared of some change, right? And right now, at least in my opinion, AI is change. It's like the biggest change we're going to go through at the moment. So I think when there's a fear of unknown, fear of change, and a fear of potentially losing jobs, there is natural fear. But I think there's also the optimistic side of what you can do with AI and how it can just make your life so much better, which is important, yeah.
Perfect. So do you think AI is making a positive impact on dentistry?
Yeah, definitely. And there's loads of really cool companies doing like awesome stuff. You know, you can diagnose things better, you can do the same amount of work in less time. I think they currently are all kind of fairly sort of standalone different companies. I think it'll be really exciting when all these different technologies kind of link together. It'll make the experience even better. But I think already, yeah, I think there's really great examples that are being picked up in dentistry. And I think even over the last 2 years, we've noticed a kind of step change in people's opinion towards stuff.
And I'd say it's just a start. I think it's like we're literally at the start of what AI can do within dentistry, and it's just going to increase at a really rapid rate now.
I mean, even right now, like we've got 2 features that are in beta that just kind of launched like internally to some of our customers. The fact that we're iterating that fast, I'm sure the same is true as so many different AI companies. The speed at which things are kind of accelerating, yeah, it's going a bit bananas.
So finally then, if anyone's interested in getting in touch, what would you say to them?
I'd say the first thing is if you're interested in trying Kiroku, just sign up. It takes 2 or 3 minutes to get started. You can sign up yourself. You don't need to be sold onto it. You don't need your practices. I guess consent is for the individual dentist right now. So all you need to do is go on our website and try it out yourself.
And that is www.trykiroku.com, and then you'll see a button that just says try for free.
Yeah. And yeah, if you're interested in reaching out, you can always just email me and Hannah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Great. Well, thank you for your time. It was lovely
Thank you for
speaking with
having
you.
us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I'll speak to you soon.
See you soon.
Bye-bye. Bye.